Hi everybody, it's Mena. Welcome back to my channel, or if this is the very first video that you're seeing of me, then welcome to my channel. Please be sure to hit the subscribe button down below if you didn't already. I post every day except for Tuesday and Friday afternoon sometimes. Please excuse me. There, that's better. Sorry, my tripod was a little bit high and I felt like you couldn't really see me too well. But anyway, today in this video, I'm going to do another story time. And today's story time is a story about how I was dog sitting for a friend of my mom's and her dog jumped on my kitchen table. So this is a story just to let you guys know that if you're watching someone's dog and the dog is very energetic, you need to make sure the dog doesn't jump on anybody or anything in your house, depending on if it's a big dog. If it's a small dog, it should be okay. But if it's a really, really, really big dog, then you should maybe keep an eye on it a lot just to make sure it doesn't jump on your kitchen table, your table, or anything that may break. So I'm going to get started and I hope you guys enjoy the story. So this all started about 12 years ago. It was Mother's Day weekend. My mom's friend had asked us to look after her dog, and she had two dogs at the time. She had a small dog. I think it was some kind of terrier. I can't remember exactly what kind of terrier he was. And she had this really big dog that was very energetic, and she got him when she was having her first child, and he was a very energetic dog. Like, he was really big. He would jump on people. He would jump on a lot of things, and he really liked to play and he liked to run around the house. So basically, anytime we were dog sitting this dog, we had to kind of keep doors open. We had to watch him with the cats because at that time we had cats, and basically he literally would love to run all around our house, and she always needed somebody to watch him. And because we had dogs, she would leave the dog with us. And then she also had a smaller dog. Sadly, that dog had to be put down about a year ago, and was the small dog, which I'm talking about. And the smaller dog would stay with the in-laws. So she had this dog and she would leave him with us. So she asked us to watch the dog and overnight for her because she had to go out of town for Mother's Day with her husband and her little boy, who was a month old at the time. So we offered to take the dog, and we thought it'd be a good idea because, like I said, we have dogs and we really like dogs. So she left her dog with us, and he was really good, like the overnight and everything. Like, he didn't bark, he slept, and basically at night we had to put this dog in a crate so he wouldn't like run around the house too much at night. And then we would let him out during the day. So and they had like a really big crate for this dog because they had to keep him in the crate overnight, like I said, and then during the day he'd like run around. So we left the dog in the crate at night, and then the very next day my mom's friend is coming back, and like I said, it was Mother's Day that day, and I'm having a good time. I'm cleaning up the house for my mom, and we're keeping an eye on my mom's friend's dog to make sure he's not chasing anything. And he's good for like the first hour or so, but then all of a sudden, I leave for a second because I needed to go check on my cats, because at that time I had two cats, and I come downstairs, and my mom and I both look in the kitchen, and we notice my mom's friend's dog is standing on our kitchen table. We're like, how did he get up there? And we were a little scared because we thought he was going to break the kitchen table, and the kitchen table seemed to be holding up the dog really well. And this dog was huge, mind you. He literally was so big, he probably would have broken the table, but he did not break the table at all, which was surprisingly. So we had to get the dog off the table, and we had to make sure there was and good news thing, there wasn't any food on there. or else he would have probably knocked the food off the kitchen table. So we had to get him off the kitchen table, and we kind of had to put him in the crate because he was not behaving, and we had to kind of clean up the table a little bit. And we were just like super amazed that that dog was standing on the table and the table was holding him up really well. Well, and then a couple minutes later, my mom's friend comes to pick up her dog, and we let the dog out to see her, and we tell her exactly what had happened and how he had jumped on the kitchen table, and she was super amazed that my kitchen table was able to hold up her dog. And she's like, I'm so sorry about that. And we're like, that's okay. We just never expected the dog to like literally jump on the kitchen table. And so basically once she came over and picked up her dog, we kind of had to clean up the kitchen table because there were like paw prints all over it from when the dog was standing on the kitchen table. And we were just laughing about how impressed we were with how well my kitchen table was holding up my mom's friend's dog. And we were like just surprised by it. Okay, so the moral of the story is, if you're dog sitting for like a friend or a family member and the dog is very energetic, you kind of should keep an eye on it to make sure he or she doesn't jump on anything that's valuable, whether it's your coffee table, kitchen table, your bed, or like any kind of table, just because you don't want the dog to break. It usually depends on how much the dog weighs. This, like I said, this dog was very big, but luckily he did not break our kitchen table. So basically, we were just super surprised that my table was able to hold up. So always watch the dog, just in case the dog is very energetic and likes to jump on people or things, because you don't want him jumping on any furniture that may be valuable in your house, and you don't want it to break, because furniture can be quite expensive to replace. Okay, so that was the story about how my mom's friend's dog jumped on my kitchen table. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I post every day except for Tuesday and Friday afternoon sometimes, and I'll see you in another video soon. Bye.